مساء الخير. بنبدأ إن شاء الله بعد قليل بإذن الله.
Welcome to Destiny in the Desert, the press conference. We will be getting underway in around about a minute's time. So if I can ask you please to take your seats. Proceedings will get underway in a minute's time.
I'm so happy today when I saw the boxing house grow so fast here in the United Arab Emirates.
السيدات والسادة، نرحب بكم في قاعة ذا أجندة في مدينة دبي للإعلام في هذا المؤتمر الصحفي لبطولة ملاكمة المحترفين تحت عنوان المصير في الصحراء، نزال تاريخي يجمع البطل الإماراتي عيسى الدح وبطل العالم البريطاني كيل بروك في مواجهة مرتقبة على حزام WBC. هذا الحدث لا يقتصر على مواجهة الأبطال فحسب، بل يحتفي بروح الملاكمة العالمية التي تجمع الشرق والغرب في حلبة واحدة بدعم من دبي ومن مجلس دبي الرياضي.
Your Excellencies, ladies, gentlemen, honoured guests, welcome. A warm welcome to the agenda here in the heart of Dubai Media City. For this, the official press conference of the International Professional Boxing title fight, Destiny in the Desert. Historic fight on the cards for you that's going to see the UAE's very own Issa Aldar face Britain's former world champion, the one, the only, Kell Brook, in what is a keenly and eagerly anticipated clash for the World Boxing Council's Union Belt title. This event is more than just a boxing match. This is a contest between two great champions. It's a celebration of the global spirit of boxing, bringing together the East and the West in the ring, one ring right here in Dubai. And this one proudly supported by the Dubai Sports Council.
السادة الحضور، تحمل هذه البطولة في جوهرها رسالة إنسانية ورياضية ملهمة تؤكد أن الأبطال يمكن أن يكونوا من أي مكان في العالم، وتجسد الإصرار والتحدي في روح الرياضيين الإماراتيين وقصة بداية الملاكمة المحترفة في دولة الإمارات، والتي تثبت أنه لا شيء مستحيل أمام الإرادة، كما تأتي استكمالاً لمسيرة الإمارات في دعم الموهوبين الوطنيين والمقيمين على أرضها وإبرازها كمنصة تصنع الأبطال وتحتضن قصص النجاح التي تلهم العالم. تتضمن هذه البطولة نزالات بين ملاكمين مقيمين في دولة الإمارات من مختلف الجنسيات يواجهون ملاكمين من مدينة مانشستر في مشهد يعكس الدور الريادي لدولة الإمارات في تمكين الرياضيين المقيمين في المنافسة على الساحات العالمية. كما تكرم هذه البطولة إرث أسطورة الملاكمة البريطانية الراحل ريكي هاتون، الذي كان من المقرر أن يواجه البطل الإماراتي عيسى الدح في ديسمبر الماضي قبل وفاته بيوم من عقد المؤتمر الصحفي السابق. ويخصص ريع هذه البطولة في دعم مؤسسته الخيرية الجديدة المعنية بالصحة العقلية ودعم الرياضيين حول العالم.
Mohammed, thank you. Yes, as you heard there, champions can come from anywhere in the world. That's the tagline for this fight, and that is the spirit under which it is being contested. It reflects the spirit of determination and resilience that defines Emirati athletes like Issa. Tells the story of how professional boxing in its own right began here in the UAE and continues to grow. Nothing is impossible. Everything is possible, continuing the UAE's mission to empower both national and residential talents. Destiny in the Desert will highlight Dubai as a stage where two great champions are made and where dreams are realized. Undercard itself is going to feature UAE-based boxers from various nationalities facing fighters from Manchester in the UK, showcasing the UAE's pioneering role in supporting resident athletes, but providing them with the opportunities to compete internationally and continue their careers. And as you heard, this championship also honors the legacy of the late, great British boxing legend, Ricky the Hitman Hatton. Originally set to face Issa Aldar in December, but as we all too well know, tragically passed away one day before the previous press conference was scheduled to be held. As a result, portion of the event proceeds will go to support Ricky's newly established charity foundation dedicated to mental health awareness and athlete well-being. We thank all the organisers, all the promoters, all the partners for allowing this to happen. And it is our pleasure to welcome you to the agenda, the official promoter of this global sporting event.
السادة الحضور، أما الآن مع كلمة منظم الحدث The Agenda السيد مارتن.
Welcome to the agenda here in the heart of Dubai Media City. We are so proud to promote this remarkable fight. Obviously, it was destined originally for December the 2nd, but due to the tragic loss of Ricky Hatton, we now have a tribute fight on February the 13th. We are so proud to promote boxing here in the UAE. The UAE gives many people the ability to chase their dreams and to grow their business. I've been an expat here for 25 years and founding the Agenda, which is the largest privately owned venue. I'm proud that the next chapter of this venue is with my partner Issa Aldar, and our vision is to create the home of boxing. We're here to support boxing, to support all of the different clubs who are here, and to give them a platform, to give them a venue, to give them a place where they can bring their shows, bring their fighters, get their fighters onto a world stage where they get the exposure that they really do need. I'd like to thank the WBC. They've been instrumental in helping us put this together. And they were originally sanctioned in the first fight, but since the loss, they have worked with us and come up with the Union belt in tribute to Ricky Hatton. So we are very proud to have this amazing belt from the WBC. So thank you, Jose. That's really, really amazing. And in the future, you will see this belt being fought for both here and in Manchester. We're proud to bring this fight, as we said, because on a personal level, we want to give back to Ricky and the foundation and the family. We have a real yearning to, Ricky was so humble in sharing our vision of what we wanted to do here. And this is something that we will continue, and now with the help of John Eade and the team at the Ricky Hatton Foundation, we want to ensure that we not only support the foundation. You can put a logo on something, but that doesn't show you're supporting it. We are actively going to be supporting the foundation with initiatives here who are going to help athletes and regular guys and girls who are having issues with mental health, and we are going to actively be promoting those initiatives here in Dubai. And that's something we're very proud of, and we think that is one of the best ways to honour Ricky's legacy. I'd also like to thank the UAE government. They've been so supportive of us because they see what we are trying to do, and they support us from the Sports Council, from DET, all the different departments that we ask for help. They jump in and say, yes, of course, we will help you. Okay, and lastly, you will see in the upcoming few weeks the undercard and everything that our embassy has told you about the rest of the card, Manchester versus UAE. So again, I'd like to thank you for taking the time out to welcome you to the agenda once more, and thank you for coming tonight.
Big thanks to Martin P. Gravestock there. Martin, of course, the promoter and representing the agenda, the UAE's leading destination for world-class sports and entertainment experiences. Mohammed.
نعم، كل الشكر والتقدير للأستاذ مارتن من ذا أجندة على هذه الكلمة. تنتقل الآن الكلمة إلى ممثل منظمة WBC العالمية للحديث عن أهمية هذا النزال ودعمه لرياضة الملاكمة في المنطقة.
Yeah, now we're going to hear a few words from the World Boxing Council, if we can. And it's a warm welcome to the representative of the WBC to speak about the importance of this fight, but also the Council's ongoing commitment to supporting the growth of boxing, not just here in Dubai, but across the Middle East. Jose Mohan from the WBC with us. Jose, over to you.
See, the fight itself has a story behind it, which is, when Issa and Martin and John were trying to put together this with Ricky Hatton, and it was very unfortunate that was to be sanctioned by WBC. So I want to keep it very short. So see, it says the story, like we all know the legacy of Kell Brook and what he has achieved as a boxer. So it shows Issa's determination and and his effort coming from UAE, that if you have the dream and the passion, if you want to register your name in your history, it's possible, and that's what UAE stands for. And like how Martin said, the opportunity. So I want to thank Issa for taking this big step and showing the youth and showing the community that what the nation represents. So congrats to Issa for stepping on and taking this big opportunity and big responsibility. Thank you. Thank you.
Again, thanks to Jose Mohan.
نعم، نشكر ممثل الاتحاد العالمي للملاكمة على هذه الكلمة وتوضيح أهمية هذا النزال. وتنتقل الكلمة إلى مجلس دبي الرياضي لدورهم المحوري في دعم الرياضيات والفعاليات على مستوى دبي. نعم، تنتقل الكلمة إلى ممثل مؤسسة ريكي هاتون الخيرية للحديث أيضا عن تخليد إرث الأسطورة، والتي تهدف إلى تمكين الجيل القادم من الملاكمين ودعم قضايا الصحة النفسية، خصوصا فئة الرياضيين حول العالم. ولكن قبل كل شيء دعونا نسترجع معا قصة هذا الأسطورة، الرجل الذي ألهم الملايين حول العالم وترك بصمة خالدة في تاريخ الملاكمة.
Yeah, as Mohammed was saying, we thank the Dubai Sports Council for supporting the event. But we want to hear now from the team behind the Ricky Hatton Foundation. Absolutely blessed to have Mr. John Eade with us here representing the Ricky Hatton Foundation. Now, we'll hear from John in a few moments' time. The initiative, as you will hear, has been established in memory of the late, great legend that was Ricky the Hitman Hatton. The foundation dedicated to empowering the next generation of boxers, but also raising awareness about mental health. More on that in a few moments' time from John, but before we begin, we thought it was only right that we all take a moment, if we can, to look back at the career of a man who inspired millions around the world, none more so than here in Dubai, left an everlasting mark on the history of boxing. Ladies, gentlemen, we pay honour to Ricky Hatton.
Fighting pride of Manchester, England, Ricky Hitman Hatton. Let's get ready to
The great man himself. John, welcome to Dubai.
Thank you. And first of all, thank you on behalf of everyone at the Ricky Hatton Foundation. First to Kell and to Issa for agreeing on this fight and carrying on something that Ricky was very passionate about. Also, a huge thank you to Martin and the team, not just the support during this event, but for the previous weeks and conversations that I've had with him about things that we're going to try and do to carry on building Ricky's legacy over here in the UAE. Since Ricky's passing, it's become very, very apparent the deep problem that we have in mental health or mental illness, not just in sport, but globally. We want to use Ricky, someone that was loved by the people, by the community, again, all over the world, really to try and make a difference. Events like this, helping us raise awareness and build a support for the foundation is incredible, and really do thank you all so much for the support, and we can't wait to work with you in the future.
نشكر جونيد من مؤسسة ريكي هاتون الخيرية على هذه الكلمة. من دبي، من قلب الإمارات، نرحب بالبطل الإماراتي عيسى الدح، الملقب بالمحارب العربي، الرجل الذي فتح باب الاحتراف في الملاكمة في دولة الإمارات ليصبح رمزاً للإصرار والطموح. بدأ مسيرته الاحترافية في عام 2007 في دبي ليسجل أول إماراتي ملاكم محترف في تاريخ الدولة. سجله الاحترافي 8 انتصارات، 4 منها بالضربة القاضية مقابل 3 خسائر، لكن ما جعل قصته مميزة ليست فقط ما قدمه خلال الحلبة، بل أيضا رؤيته التي تجاوزت القتال إلى بناء منظومة ملاكمة احترافية في الإمارات والمنطقة. فهو مؤسس مبادرة EMD Fight Night التي جمعت مقاتلين من مختلف الجنسيات وأسهمت في وضع الإمارات على خارطة الملاكمة العالمية. اليوم يقف عيسى الدح أمام واحد من أبطال العالم في نزال يحمل رمزية وفاء، تخليداً لذكرى ريكي هاتون وتأكيداً أن الحلم لا يعرف المستحيل.
Yes, indeed. Time now to introduce a true Emirati warrior, the man known here as the Arabian warrior, the man who's been a pioneer in the world of professional boxing, opening the door to others, for others to follow, a national symbol here in the UAE of determination and ambition. Began his professional journey back in 2007, right here in Dubai, marking his name in history as the first ever Emirati professional boxer. Record includes 8 victories, 4 of them by knockout, 3 losses. But really what makes this man stand out, what truly inspires others, is he goes beyond the ring. Great vision, to build a professional boxing system here in the UAE, along with the authorities. He's also the founder of the MD Fight Night initiative that brought together fighters from around the world, helping place the UAE firmly on the global boxing map. And of course, come February, he stands before one of the world's best in a fight that carries the message of loyalty, of legacy, of belief, again proving that no dream is impossible. Ladies and gentlemen, eyes to the screen as we present to you the Arabian warrior, Issa Aldar.
الشيء الرئيسي حبي لهذا العلم وعرف لكل واحد من هذا العلم.
نرحب بالملاكم الإماراتي الأشهر عيسى الدح، وأتوقع الصورة الأخيرة مع الوالد لها ذكريات جميلة معك.
Allah yarhamha. Thank you for everybody, and I want to thank God first, and number two, I want to thank Ricky Hatton and what he put me in the map of the boxing. When I meet this legend, the Ricky Hatton, the big name, when I give him my vision, the first time when I see him in the Zoom, I told him I want to do something big for boxing over here in Dubai. It's not matter about win or lose or something, you know. I want to do something that's very big. And he believed my idea, he believed about my dream, what we are looking to do here in UAE, in Dubai. And he said, let's do it. Me and you, let's do it. Since when we announced, I realized my name is around everywhere in the world. Yes, I didn't fight big name. Not because I don't want, but I don't have the chance. I was fighter and the promoter at the same time. The boxing was very new here in the United Arab Emirates in Dubai. I was trying my best to do something. And this guy, I want to thank him from my heart, what he did for me to put me again in the map. And now it is continued. This is the dream, the champ and the big name like Kell Brook. Thank you so much, Kell. Yeah. And what you did to accept this fight, to fight me in 13th of February. I want to explain everybody, yes, I don't have a big record. Yes, maybe I didn't fight big name. But I promise everybody from United Arab Emirates, from the Gulf, from Arab country, I will do my best to put the good fight. I don't want to be Kell. He think I will be the easy fight for him. I don't want to be, yes, I know, I give him a big respect, like a big champion. He fought a big name, a top fighter in the world. He have a big experience. He been in the ring more than me. He beat people, a lot of great fighters. And last fight, he fought with Amir Khan, and he beat Amir Khan in the 6th round. He's a great fighter, top fighter. I'm here not fighting for money. I'm not fighting to be a famous. I'm fighting for all UAE people, and there's a big difference. I'm a 46 years old, and everybody ask me, everybody, from my promoter, I give him big respect, Martin, my partner, who believe me, from my family, from my trainer, from my friend, why Kell Brook? Why? He's a tough, he's strong, he's everything. Every time when they say it for me, I feel more confident. Every time when they say it, why? I have a more confident. I say, only Kell Brook or nobody. I can choose many fighters. I can build my record. I can fight anybody. We have the location. We have everything. I don't know. My heart with Kell Brook. Everybody want to stop me to do this one. But I will, every time I said, I will follow my heart. What does matter? What does matter? But I want to be, in this day, in 13th of February, I want to everybody will remember Issa Aldar, what he did. I will not say the bullshit things, I will knock him out, or I will do this. No, 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 no. But they will see a good fight. I will put everything. I will not be... I will not be a business person. I will not be the owner of the fitness. I don't care about this one at all. I don't care. I want to do it same like when I was start boxing. Eat, drink, sleep, boxing. That's it. Until 13th of February. This is what I want to do. And I just thank you for everybody. Again, thank you, Kell, to give me this opportunity. You are a great fighter. You are a top fighter. Every time when I watch what you did with UNEC, everybody's out, you give me more to be training very hard. You give me, if I'm tired and I cannot walk, I will train for this fight. Thank you so much, and I will give to speak to my coach, Kell. And sorry guys. Thank you, Martin, to give me this opportunity. Thank you to trust me. Thank for everybody who trusts Issa. And all this time, thank you. Thank you, everybody is here.
And Issa we trust. Let's hear a few words, if we can now, from Issa's trainer, Anthony Wilson. Anthony, over to you.
I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Thank you, Martin, and the agenda. I've been training Issa since 2006. This is the hardest, the hardest that he ever wanted anything in life. His boxing and supporting the UAE. That's all he talks about. And then we talked about Ricky Hatton and, the sudden passing of Hatton. Then he said, Coach, what do you think about Kell Brook? I said, man, you better leave Kell Brook alone. He was a former world champion. But he said, Coach, I want it. I want it. I don't want nothing else. This is what I want. I said, okay, son. We go back to the gym. We put this thing together. If that's what you want, then I want it too. So you're going to see the best Issa Aldar ever. Ever. I promise you that. Respect Kell Brook. He coming.
نشكر الكابتن القدير عيسى الدح على هذه الكلمة الملهمة، والإمارات دولة اللا مستحيل. من قلب بريطانيا نجم ارتقى إلى قمة وزن ويلتر، إنه ذا سبيشال 1 كيل بروك. ولد في عام 1986 وبدأ مسيرته الاحترافية في عام 2004، وفي عام 2014 نجح بروك في انتزاع حزام منظمة الملاكمة الدولية لهذا الوزن، واحتفظ به 3 سنوات متتالية، محتلاً مكانة أفضل في هذا العالم، ويواجه مجموعة من أقوى المنافسين حول العالم. واختتم مسيرته بإحدى أبرز النزالات في الملاكمة البريطانية الحديثة، عندما تغلب على أمير خان بالضربة القاضية الفنية في عام 2022. اليوم نرحب بهذا البطل الذي واجه الأفضل، وها هو يعود ليضيء حلبة دبي بحضوره اللافت في نزال يكرم أسطورة راحلة ريكي هاتون. فلنرحب معا بالبطل كيل بروك.
Yes, indeed. The pride of Sheffield, the pride of England, a man who rose to the very top of the welterweight division and dominated it for a long time. He's known, quite rightly, as the Special One. He began his professional career back in 2004, but in 2014 he captured that iconic IBF welterweight title, holding it for nearly 3 years and cementing his place among the very, very best, the elite of the division. He's faced some of the toughest, and he's seen them off. Porter, Golovkin, Errol Spence Jr., to name but a few. But, as has already been mentioned, who can forget that most memorable of nights, a British fight of the eras, when he defeated Amir Khan by technical knockout back in February of 2022. Today, we welcome to Dubai a true warrior, a man who's faced up to the very best, seen him off, now returning to the ring to light up Dubai in a bout that honours the legacy of the late, great Ricky Hatton. Ice the screen as we remind ourselves of some of the extraordinary moments in the career of Kell Brook.
He is the challenger. He's the fighting pride of Sheffield, Yorkshire, England, the undefeated champion of the world, the special one, Kell Special K.
Special K, Special Kell. I know you are hungry, but I've got plenty of chocolate brownies ready for you. I've done enough to win. The cleaner shots. These are the fights. These are what boxing should be about. You know, making history. This is going to go down in history. You know, and I'm so ready. You know, for this opportunity to get in there. I'm back, baby. Yeah.
Kell, welcome to Dubai.
I'd just like to thank everyone for turning out today. I wanna thank Issa and his team, you know, for picking me. You know, he could have picked an easier fight, but I respect that. You know, that he's picked me and he's wanting to build, you know, boxing in Dubai. You know, and want to make his own name and promotion team out here. You know, it's gonna be a real hard night's work for Issa, but you know, I'm sure that he knows this. But like I say, you know, I'm really happy to be here. You know, as you know, it's such a shame what happened to Ricky Hatton. You know, such a shame. You know, mental health, you know, and addiction. You know, I just want to, you know, make sure that, you know, if you're suffering out there, you can ask for help. You know, I just want to make that clear. You know, in the build-up for this fight. Yeah, you know, Issa reached out to me about a week after Ricky's passing and asked me, you know, if I'd take this fight, you know, and I think that, you know, it were a godly moment for me, and I thought, you know, for Ricky Hatton, what he's done in this game, and he's such a hero for the, you know, he's done unbelievable things in this sport, and you know, I thought to myself, it's time for me to get out of my silk pajamas and get back in that gym, you know, and start training for a magnificent fight in Dubai. You know, I'm so happy that, you know, I've got that fire back in my belly, come out of retirement for this fight, and me and Issa are going to put a great show on. You know, I've been in the gym a couple of weeks with my trainer Dominic at side of me, and we're gonna put the real hard work in, you know, because this fight's the real fight, you know. He's coming to bring the heat, you know, and we know that it's gonna be a real fight. So I'd just like to thank Issa again and everyone for this fight.
Got a few words now, if we can, with Kell's trainer Dominic Ingle. Dom.
Well, here we are again. You know, I've taken my hat off to Issa. What a brave man, taking on this challenge. If you're going to do something, you know, do it the hard way. Make a name for yourself. He's going to put UAE boxing on the map with this show. And sometimes you have to make the ultimate sacrifice. You have to show people the way forward. And it will inspire and motivate young kids coming through, because that's what we need. We need models like him to inspire people, you know, to keep them in boxing. Boxing's a great game. It's a great sport. It's taking off. I've had fighters over here myself fight at the Agenda. It's a great night of boxing. My job is to make sure that Kell Brook, after 3 years out of the ring, comes in the best shape possible, because you can never underestimate anybody who you're fighting. Anybody who's prepared to step into that ring and fight deserves respect. It's the hardest place to be. So, you know, take my hat off to Issa, the team, the Agenda team, Martin, everybody. It's a great event. And when Kell first came to me with this fight, I just said to him, "Are you crazy?" And he said, "You know what, it's motivated me. This is what's happened with Ricky Hatton. You know, it's really put the fire in my belly. I've had other fight offers before. I'm not interested. Nothing could bring me out of retirement. I was happy. But this really hits home. It happens with a lot of fighters, deep depression. You know, the highs and lows of boxing affect fighters this way. Kell knows a lot of fighters who've been in that position. He's been in that position himself. And this is actually, you know, worth fighting for more than money and reputation. It's a cause, and it's a big cause. It's getting out of hand. It's an epidemic. And mental health is a massive concern for everybody. And anything what can be done in a positive way to promote, you know, mental health awareness is always a great thing to get involved in. So thank you very much, and we're looking forward to Friday the 13th in Dubai.
Well, thanks to Dominic Ingle.
نعم، نشكر الملاكم البريطاني على هذه الكلمة، وأيضا مدربه، وعلى روحهم الرياضية العالية، ونرحب بهم مرة أخرى في دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة. كما نشكر الرعاة الداعمين لهذا الحدث، وهم مستشفى الزهرة، صفقوا لهم، ريدسون بلو، فالترانس، باركونت. نعم بول.
Yeah, just to reiterate that, just want to say a big thanks to all of our partners and sponsors, our gratitude to our official partners and supporters, of course, the Dubai Sports Council for supporting this one. Our thanks also to the representatives of Al Zahra Hospital with us here today. Thank you so much indeed, madam, for being with us. And of course, Emil Sada from Radisson Blu, Dubai Media City, one of the best here in Dubai Media City. A big thanks to all the team from the Radi. Thanks also to Valtrans, to Transportation Systems, Parconic for their invaluable contribution to making this global event possible. Mohammed, thank you very much indeed for your support throughout the evening as well. We will come together for the photo in just a few moments' time.
نعم. قبل اللحظة المنتظرة بين البطلين، يسعدنا الآن أن نفتح المجال للأسئلة لممثلي الصحافة والإعلام.
Yes, so just before we do that, just before the iconic face-off, opportunity to ask some questions from the floor. We've got a number of members of the media with us here today, and of course fans of boxing. If you've got any questions for any of the representatives of our partners, sponsors, or of course the boxers and trainers themselves, feel free just to raise your hand and we can get a microphone over to you. Looks like we have a phone up there or a question down there. Any questions from the floor? You've got a question here? Yes, sir, please.
Yeah. السلام عليكم. عدنان الغربي، جريدة البيان. السؤال للكابتن عيسى الدح، لماذا اخترت الملاكم كيل بروك ليكون هو منافسك في هذا النزال؟
Can I speak in English, please?
Yes. Why? Okay. Why do you choose Kell Brook for fighting for this match?
This is what our leader teach us over here in the United Arab Emirates. When you want to do something, do it the best, and I choose the best.
Cheers, Kell. Right, let's find out some more of the questions. Issa, having asked one there. Any more questions from the floor? You've got a question here? Yes, sir.
Yeah. Question from Boxing King Media. Kell, can you give us a prediction on this fight? How do you see this ending?
With me, with my hand raised high as the winner.
And Issa, How do you beat Kell Brook? What do you think?
Me and with my trainer, we have a big strategy. He's a tough opponent, but I will make it very difficult for him in this night.
Kell, how are you going to deal with the heat in the desert in February that Issa's bringing for you?
He needs to be worried about the heat I'm bringing. He needs to be worried about the heat that I'm bringing, because I'm bringing some serious heat.
But I'm thinking, you will not be hungry like me. I was waiting this moment more than 20 years. You know what it mean when somebody's waiting 20 years to be fighting for a title? I'm not thinking you will be hungry like me. I will train. If I'm tired, I cannot walk, I will train. Imagine this one, you know? I'm waiting for this. I know you have a big experience. I know you have many things, but there is something I have, you don't have it. You will see it on the 13th of February. Trust me.
This is what I like to hear. This is what I like to hear. This is what I like to hear. That's fight talk. I like that.
Questions from the floor. Got any more questions from our audience that have come together? We've got questions. Raise a hand. So, yes, madam, we've got a question there.
Hello. So my question's for Issa. We can see from the way you talk, you're very passionate, mashallah. It's very inspiring. My question is very simple. I wanted to know who inspires you to be this passionate and determined?
Who has inspired me? My mother. She give me, this is the power. She have strong patience, and I learn from her. Never ever give up.
Appreciate that one, Issa. Any more questions from the floor? We've got a question here, yes, sir. We'll get a microphone over to you. Yeah, please.
Question for Kell, please. Kell, for the Sheffield fans and the UK fans back home, what's your message to them? They're looking forward to this, so what's your message?
Yeah, that I'm back. You know, the special one's back. Listen, I'm going to be bringing, you know, the energy, the excitement. You know, that's why people love me. You know, they're going to see me on 13th of February, Friday the 13th. You know, it's going to be one hell of a night for boxing.
Congratulations. Looking forward to it. Thank you.
Appreciate the question. Right, any more questions from the floor? If you've got a question, just raise a hand. We will get a mic over to you. We had a couple of questions that came in earlier. Dominic, I don't want you to give too much away, but maybe you can just give us a little bit of insight in terms of the planning for camp and the lead up to this fight.
Well, we've had to break into it very steadily. Kell's not raised his fists in anger for the past 3 years. So it's a slow process at the minute, just finding his feet, but hopefully, you know, by the time Friday the 13th comes round, he'll be ready for the fight. But, you know, it's a difficult time. He's not as young as he used to be. He's had a lot of wear and tear, but he's motivated for this one. We've got to sacrifice the holiday season over Christmas, get into a training camp, because you can never, ever take fights lightly. That's when you get caught out. And, you know, Kell Brook can't have his reputation ruined for overlooking Issa. And, you know, Issa can be guaranteed that Kell Brook will not be taking his training lightly. All the stops will be pulled out. It will be full training with no shortcuts, no easy workouts, because that's what he's got to do. He's only got maybe 14 weeks to unravel 3 years not really doing anything. So it's all on Kell. You know, he could rely on his power, his talent and his ability, but you never know if that's going to turn up on the night. So he's got to get the fitness in there. You know, Issa's got the belief, and sometimes that gets you through. But Kell's been in these places before. He knows how hard he's got to train to get to the place he needs to be to perform well, put on a show. So, yeah, it's all going to happen Friday the 13th. It's going to be somebody's unlucky night, and I don't think it's going to be Kell's.
Obviously, indoor arena, but over here in Dubai, a bit of training, indoor-outdoor as well. Will there be acclimatisation? Is that an issue?
No, not unless we're going to be fighting in the desert. But you know, there's going to be aircon. But it doesn't make any difference. You know, we're going to be used to whatever it is, whether it's hot, cold. You know, it doesn't make a difference. We've been all over the world. He's boxed all over the world. Once you're in that ring, it's just you and the opponent, and that's it. So you know, there's no way out.
Will you let him pack those silk pyjamas that you just talked about, or is there no silk pyjamas now?
He's not wearing. He might come in a pair of silk shorts, but that's it. He's now sleeping in rough cotton pajamas just to get him out of bed in the morning. That's what he's doing.
Anthony, if we could ask you, please, for a little take on your plans as well for Cam. Anthony?
Well, like I said before, Issa really wants this fight. He's training extremely, extremely hard. You know, I can't tell Kell and them too much, you know what I mean? I'm keeping it positive. But we're training hard, man. Believe it, we got young sparring partners. Young Cassius, raise your hand up there. AKA Young Cassius, Ziad, the baby hitman. We ready, man. We ready. We getting ready.
Getting ready for the big night. Any more questions from the floor? Have we got any further questions for Anthony, for Issa, for Kell, for Dominic? Question at the back, sir. Yes, we'll get a microphone over to you. Thank you. If anyone has a question, just raise your hand. Over to you, sir.
Hello, good evening for everyone. My name is Hatton from NBC Action. My question for Kell and Issa as well regarding the preparation for this game. I know it's a tough game. I know the difference between you and the ages especially. So my question regarding the preparation, mentally or physically, what do you focus more for this game? Thank you.
We're prepared for both mental, physical. I've had 43 fights, I know what it takes to be champion of the world. I know what it takes to fight the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. Golovkin, Terence Crawford, Errol Spence, Sean Porter. I've been in, like Dominic mentioned, I've been to, when I boxed and won the world title, I were in Las Vegas before in August. So it were very hot. I've boxed in different climates. I've experienced everything you can experience in this sport of boxing. So I'm really fully prepared. I know what it takes to be the best, and I know on 13th of February that I will be in the best physical, mental condition I can be. And that will be enough.
Yes, of course, mental is most important with the boxing. I know, again, Kell, he have experience, he been many training camp, but I'm with the right hand, I'm with the right people, I'm trained with the best, I will sparring with the best. I think now, maybe my old time, I don't have what I have now. I have a lot of things, thanks for Al-Zahra Hospital, what they will take care about my health. They have a lot of secret things what they will do with me. Maybe they will make me like a Superman in this night. Okay. And will train very hard. I have everything. The gym is there, the team is there, everything what I don't have it in my old time. I think I have it. I think I will be in my best shape of my life. Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Okay, time for just a couple more questions. If there are any final questions, thank you, sir, for your question. Any more questions? If you've got a question, just raise a hand. We've got a question at the back there from a member of the audience. Equally, if you have a question over there, feel free just to raise your hand. Right, sir, over to you. Question, please.
My name is Abdul Azim. I'm a fan of martial art. My question to both of the heroes. What's your advice for kids who see you as a hero and who have a dream to be like you?
It's for me. I think just follow your dreams, be the best version of yourself. If you're inspired to be someone like me, you come into the gym, you listen to your trainers. You don't mess about, because in boxing you can get seriously hurt. So you've got to be dedicated. Put 100% effort in. In everything you do. Sleep, eat right, train very hard, and listen to good people around you. That's what my advice would be.
Just for me, what I learned, what happened for me, I've been in the many tough situations in my life. Maybe people is thinking here, we are in Dubai, we have a lot of things nice for us. But what I want to advise for the people and the fight, you never give up. You have to believe in God, number one, and just continue. Every time if you fail, just continue. Follow your dream, follow what you have to do, and one day you will see yourself where I am here now. Thank you.
Thank you, Issa. Last call for any questions. You got a question there? Yes, sir.
Question for the two trainers. I'll try with Anthony first. If Issa wins, what do you want him to do next?
Keep supporting the Emirati fighters, staying honest with himself, and always trust and believe in Allah. Everything will fall in place.
Thank you. Dom, Kell suggested earlier, if all goes well, he's interested in the winner of Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn. If everything does go to plan, would you support that?
Yeah, it just depends how he performs on the night, how this training camp goes. So far, it's going really well. You know, even though he's had time out, he's training really well. He's adapting to it really well. But we won't really know until fighting out how much he's got left, and I think we'll have to reserve that decision until then, see how he performs on the night, and then take it from there. And hopefully, you know, he will wind back the years, and he'll win the fight, and then we can have another look and see if it's worth chasing the bigger fights with the younger guys.
Last question for Martin regarding the venue. Do you have any special plans for the setup? Because I know this place looks amazing when you guys have got all the rigs in, etc. Any surprises on Feb 13th?
We have various other plans for around this fight as well, which we mentioned earlier, like the Manchester angle with the team coming from Manchester against a UAE team of Arab-speaking boxers, as well as residents of the UAE who can be on our side of the card. So that's something that we're really pushing, because we want to support the community. We want to support everybody that is into boxing at every level. Our message is that when you come on February the 13th, you're not just coming for the main event. Every bout of boxing is going to be amazing, and there's going to be some real surprises when we announce over the coming weeks, so keep your eyes peeled for the names that you're going to see, and it's going to be amazing.
The place will be sold out.
Yeah, man.
Place will be sold out. Thanks for the questions, really appreciate it. Final thoughts to Jose and Martin, promoter and counsel. It's a big one. Massive anticipation, Martin, Jose, for this one. It's being talked about already. We know that boxing has been put on the map by Issa already here in the region. Does this take boxing in Dubai to the next level? Jose?
Yes, from 2007, since when I start, every time I said UAE and the Dubai, it will be the Las Vegas over here. Boxing will be so big over here in the future, in Dubai especially.
Thanks, Issa. Jose, do you want to give us your thoughts?
Yes, I mean, it's a great movement to see, you know, a homegrown fighter. I mean, the first Emirati fighter, and, you know, I've seen Issa through the struggle. You know, he tried to do it himself, being a promoter and being a fighter. I always tell Issa, like, it's too tough. But Issa always say, no, Jose, I want to keep pushing. So with Martin's support, now he is able to take this fight, and, you know, it's a great example for the youth, and I believe it leads the path for more the next generation to see that if they believe and they stick to the sport for, what happens is people take up boxing for 6 months and just leave it, you know, and or they don't see because they can't visualize what's going to happen after 10 years and 20 years. So now there is an example of, okay, an Emirati kid who turned pro or did amateurs and turned pro and fighting a bigger name like Kell Brook. So it gives that vision to the kids to see that, okay, one day I could be Issa Aldar or someone even better. I could be fighting for a world title. I could be fighting in Agenda, and someday in Vegas, or someday in O2 Arena. So this gives a kid a dream to chase, and that's already something great, you know.
Thank you.
Martin, next chapter.
Yeah, going on from what Jose said, you know, it's all about having the passion. You know, we have a real passion for delivering amazing events in this venue, not just boxing, lots of other, you know, combat sports, concerts, etc. But boxing is a real passion for us, and we want to give the platform so that those guys and girls who are fighting in a small club, a small gym, maybe in Al-Khaz or the other side of Dubai, etc., they can elevate, that we can give them the platform, we can give them that exposure, we can help them stand on the world world stage and get themselves out there and really, really encourage them to pick it up. We've got loads of kids which are coming through our gym up on the 3rd floor, and these kids are being inspired because they are looking at what can be achieved and they want to do more and more. And to get kids into boxing, whether it's guys or the females, get them off their iPads, get them in the ring.
Correct.
Cheers, Martin. Thank you. 13th of February next year here at the Agenda Dubai Media City. Book your tickets now. Mohammed.
نعم، في البداية نشكر جميع من أدلى بسؤال سواء من وسائل الإعلام أو حتى الحضور الكريم، ونتمنى مشاهدة نزال يليق بالاسمين الكبيرين. الآن مع اللحظة المنتظرة، المواجهة بين البطلين، الآن وجها لوجه أمام عدسات الإعلام. فلنحيي كل من البطل الإماراتي والبطل البريطاني.
Yep, the moment you've all been waiting for. Gentlemen, take your positions, please. It's time for the official face-off between these two champions, bringing world-class boxing to Dubai. So photographers at the ready as we get ready to recognise two champions. We'll ask him, please, to give them a warm round of applause. Let's get Britain's Kell Brook up to the centre of the stage. And, of course, where he will meet Issa Aldar of the UAE. We'll ask the respective coaches to make their way around there as well. And tonight, these two may well be opponents, but they are more than opponents. Both these fighters, symbols of determination, passion and sportsmanship, united by the spirit of boxing, right here on the soil of the United Arab Emirates. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for these two combatants, Issa Aldar, Kell Brook, destiny in the desert. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the official press conference. We thank you very much indeed for your attendance. Do join us back here at the Agenda, Dubai Media City, for the big one, Destiny in the Desert, 13th of February 2026. The UAE taking on the UK. It's Issa Aldar taking on Kell Brook. Stick around, enjoy the rest of the evening. But as our speakers and representatives of our partners and associates, and of course the two fighters leave the stage, please put your hands together for Issa Aldar and Kell Brook.
نعم، كل الشكر والتقدير لكم على حضوركم وتشريفكم اليوم في المؤتمر الصحفي لهذا النزال المميز بإذن الله تعالى، والذي سيقام في 13 من نوفمبر للعام القادم بإذن الله تعالى. نلقاكم على خير والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.